Hail, hail to the I Self, Supreme, Primal Light. Hail, hail to the One True Light. Much honor. Thank you for joining us.
Hail, hail to the I, Self Supreme. Much honor to everyone joining us. Welcome to the inner sanctuary. Yeah, stillness and self inquiry. Thank you for joining. I bow to I and self light and truth. Today we're going to be focusing on some stillness practices to help us anchor into ourself more while we're exploring this dream. And we'll start by doing the Hail to the Primal Light chant. So make sure that you have yourself go ahead and start letting your thoughts go. Try to disassociate from whatever's in your mind, disassociate from any feelings in your body, so that this chant can have a greater effect. Because the mind and the emotions, they're just like barriers or masks to your true self. So go ahead and dust it off a little bit before you even get started with the chant. You don't want to come in your house dirty. You don't want to go into the sanctuary dirty. So before you even go, just pat down, get ready. Because the chant's going to clean it off even more. I also invite you to take some deep breaths. Just make sure you're perfectly still, or as still as you can get at this time. And we're going to start off with doing it in English. So take your cue. You can chant with me or chant afterwards. Are you ready? Let's begin. Hail to the primal light, I, self supreme. All is myself, I am all. Hail, hail, hail to the primal light. Hail to I, true light. Hail to I, transparent light. Hail to I, light throughout the ages. Hail to I, light without beginning nor end. Hail to I, self-supreme, primal light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am primal light. I am the true light. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. I bow to I, primal teacher, guru. I bow to I, eternal truth. I bow to I, eternal self. I bow to I, great supreme wisdom within. Supreme intelligence within. I bow to I, great supreme teacher within. Hail, hail, hail to primal light. Hail to I, self-supreme primal light. That has no name, that can't be explained. I am that I am. I bow to I in self, light, and truth. Much honor. You can continue your ohms for as long as you need to. And you want to use the ohm. Think of the vibrations after your affirmations like an iron. You're using the vibrations to anchor yourself in the self that has arisen as a result of making these self-affirming statements. So just let the inner teacher within guide you on what you need to stabilize yourself with the self-supreme by the self-supreme. Thank you for participating. I will go through this now in Spanish. En español vamos a cantar a la luz primordial.
Rashanti,
Sí.
finish the English first and then do the Spanish.
What's there to finish?
No, you're finishing the slides.
Ah, you want me to go? Okay, so I was looking at the PowerPoint. Okay. Gotcha. So let's begin with some vibrations to purify the mind and bring us to balance. Pulling the mind out of the head. As you see on the screen, this is the pulling out the mind out of the head exercise. We do this to remove the mind away from our true self. And the best place to do that, the best way to do that is by putting the mind in the void that's in the center of our chest. So you want to start by visualizing your mind coming out of your head. However that looks for you, there's no exact shape. Just visualize your mind coming out of your head. That's what you call using your imagination for something good. Take it out of your head. And then you want to imagine it going into your heart space. And you can kind of use your hands, grab it. You have it in your hands, and now you're taking your hands, palms inwards towards your chest, the center of your chest. And you can kind of put your hands over each other like this, in like the diamond shape. Just hold that over your chest. Now, as you're bringing your mind to your heart, your center, you want to go ahead and put your tongue to the roof of your mouth and say, you also want to close your eyes, take your attention away from your ears, hold the mind in the center of your chest, which is the void self, and we're going to chant, all with the intention that the mind be still. Okay? So let's try that now. We're going to pull the mind out of the head. Pulling mind out of the head, putting it into our center space. We want the mind to be still, and now we're gonna let's do it one more time. Pulling the mind out of the head. Maybe you don't need to use your hands anymore. You can just visualize it. Mind, be still. One more time. Pulling mind out of head. Mind, be still. Maybe you like to end your pulling the mind out of the head practice with an affirmation. Or maybe you just want to rest in that feeling, that presence, the stillness. Rest in the stillness. There's no need for words when you're dealing with the self. We can finish this with the affirmations that you see on the screen. I am in command. Mind, be still. As I have commanded, so it is. So let it be. Another way that you could have done your pulling mind out of the head exercise is by putting your hands over your ears. Sometimes when you close off the sound completely, you can feel the vibration, and that vibration, feeling more powerful, will assist in stilling the mind more. So this is just a practice for you to do on your own. So let's try it together. We're going to do the pulling mind out of the head one last time for this way. This time we can just visualize the mind floating out of the head and going into the center heart space. And we want the mind to be still, so let's do the vibration. Okay. Next slide. So we're introducing some more vibrations. This is the ah vibration. When we're making these vibrations, remember to spiral the vibration around your body. You can use the self-heart hand formation right above your void self. And we use this vibration after an affirmation. So whatever you wish to affirm. For practice sake, we're just going to affirm, I am primal light. So after we say, I am primal light, we will do the ah vibration to reprogram our mind and purify our energy. I am primal light. Ah. 3. 2. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119 I am primal light. I am primal light. Next slide. Here's another vibration. Chanting Om helps still your mind and seal the affirmations within you. It balances your vibration at self-manifest level. So again, we use these vibrations after we have done affirmations, such as the Hail to the Primal Light or Denounce all ties. Whenever you're reprogramming the mind or trying to get it off of your true self, it's always good to follow up with the vibrations because it doesn't like it. And it can't stay over you. It won't be on you with the vibrations. Think of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the movie Spider-Man, but there's a character called Venom. And Venom is like the mind, it's this black goo. And when Venom gets on a person's body, it is in control. It takes over the person, it takes over the human, just like the mind takes over our soul with the ego characters that it creates. However, when there's a bell being struck, when there's a large sound and vibration, Venom goes crazy and he just runs away from the person that it took over. So that's what we're doing with the vibrations. This time we're using So these are like your tools to combat the mind. Hand in the center space. Let's use the affirmation, I am in command. I am in command. I am in command. I am in command. Next slide. Ahum vibration. Mind be still. Next slide. Soham. So this is another vibration. And again, we just use Soham to help still our mind and lift our vibration to the self unmanifest level. And as you continue your own practice and you allow the Supreme Teacher within to guide you, you'll know exactly what vibrations to use. You become very skilled and aware of your own vibration. And you'll use that inner guidance to direct you. The inner wisdom. So this time we can say, I seek the great supreme wisdom within. I seek my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my great supreme wisdom within. I seek my great supreme wisdom within. Aso. Next slide. So now let's use these affirmations. And after each affirmation, well, we're going to start off with vibrations. We're going to start off with Om, and then we're going to start chanting. Because the Om, just like we want to clean ourselves off before we go in the inner sanctuary, it's going to clean our vibrations off. It's going to clean the mind off. And then we'll get a greater effect from the things that we affirm. So we're going to start with Om, and we'll go all the way through. And at the end, we'll do more vibrations. Who am I? I am primal light. I am the true light. It may be more effective to vibrate after each line, just so the mind doesn't wander. Again, as you practice on your own, you'll let your inner wisdom guide you. I was never created. As we spend time of making these affirmations, we're diving into the world of the real. So please give yourself patience. There's no time limit. Familiarize yourself with the vibration and the truth. I was never born. We don't make these statements to try to think about why they're right. Don't let the mind try to contemplate. Whenever the mind starts thinking, it's time to vibrate again. So I can never die. I am deathless, formless, timeless, limitless, boundless. I am the ultimate reality. I am the ultimate truth. The eternal truth. I am eternal self. I am all. I am pure luminous consciousness. I am the unmanifest. And then we can just end it with these affirmations on the right. I am that I am. I am that has no name. I am that can't be explained. I remove the veil of ignorance. I am not this mind. I am not this body. So. Okay, next slide. Who am I? All is I self. I alone exist. I am primal light. So ideally, this is the conclusion or the state of being that you want to arrive in after having done the stillness practices of affirmations, pulling the mind out of the head, and chants. We always want to end up to this place where all is I self, I alone exist, I am primal light. Even ending up at this question, who am I? Which is self-inquiry. These are the places that we wish to end. Because then this end is eternal. All is I self. I alone exist. I am primal light. And once you've arrived there, now you've met refuge. And you can stay there as long as you need. All is myself. I am one with all. Thank you. So after you've done your stillness practices, just become aware of what you're feeling. Your awareness will go hand in hand with the guidance from the supreme teacher within to let you know what to do next. So if you have any questions, please just write us. And thank you for practicing stillness. Thank you for joining us. See you at the next Inner Sanctuary Stillness and Self-Inquiry.